Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Traders Destination. Today is Sunday, it's a weekend, and as you all know that usually I launch any new strategy in the weekend. The reason behind that is you get enough time to learn the strategy, soak into it, and do backtesting yourself, understand it, and then go ahead during the week by doing paper trading. And eventually, if you find that yeah, that is making sense, there is profitability in the strategy, you guys can go ahead and do real trading also. So friends, any video or any content of this channel is only for educational purpose. Traders Destination is the name of this channel, and what we intend to do is we intend to make this channel a real destination for all sorts of traders. You be a housewife, you be a working professional, a businessman, a part-time trader, or a full-time trader. Okay, so the objective or the motto of our channel is to ensure that you get the best strategies in the market which works for whichever segment you are coming from. So friends, with this I am introducing this strategy to you, which is on equity intraday trading. Okay, because usually I myself is a fan of futures trading, and I prefer doing trading in Nifty and Bank Nifty. But over last 1 month, I have received several requests from the viewers, and they wanted me to launch some profitable and nice strategy on equity. So this is my personal view that in equity there cannot be like a master key kind of a strategy, that one strategy working fine in all. Okay, there may be something available, but I prefer looking into each script or each stock very in a focused manner, so that on that we can know the pattern, we can know the movement that it is making, and basis that we can actually come up with a strategy. And definitely by that it means that any stock or any script with a period of time changes its movements as well. So hence it is essential that over a period of time we come and we see and we ensure that the strategy or the trick that we are applying on it is applicable still or not. So friends, if you remember, in couple of videos earlier I have announced it in my YouTube that all the viewers are welcome to join me, whoever finds this channel good and like beneficial for them. And at the same time I have also announced that if any trader, if any viewer has any strategy of their own, okay, it should not be a copied strategy from somewhere. It has to be a unique strategy by that user himself or herself, who they are using also for a period of time, remain profitable. And if that person is going to share that idea with us, if he or she is going to share that strategy with us, and if he or she wants me to publish that in YouTube, I will be very happy to do that for him or her. So here comes the first of that series, I should say a knowledge sharing series, where Mr. Prakash, he has stepped forward. He is from Gujarat, and he came out and he said that he wants to share this strategy with us. It's on State Bank of India, an equity intraday strategy. I named it as a 10:15 a.m. strategy, because as per this strategy you have to get into the chart only once during the day. That's in the morning at 10:15 a.m. That's all. After that, either you get the profit or you get the stop, hit the stop loss. Okay, so many thanks to Mr. Prakash. He is from Gujarat, and thank you for sharing such strategies. Again, it's an announcement to you all who are watching this channel. If you have any strategy which is of your own, please step forward, share it with us. As a process, what we do after getting the strategy, we try to look into it from various angles. We try to refine it. We try to even see and observe it for a period of time, maybe for a week or two, and then if we find that yeah, it is working, only then we intend to publish it in YouTube. Okay, so that will be the motto of this channel, to encourage learning and to encourage every individual who has the willingness to share their knowledge with us. So with this, let me straight away come into the strategy, friends. The strategy is very simple. Okay, all you have to look into this is you have to definitely look into the State Bank of India equity stock. Okay, not the futures. Okay, if you are looking into futures, this this strategy might not work in future as effectively as it works in equity. So what you have to do is you have to refer you have to take the candle as 15 minutes candle. You can take a normal candle, green red candle, or you can take a bar also. I prefer a bar over here because we should not be confusing ourselves unnecessarily. The whole motto of looking into a candlestick pattern is when you are looking into the price over there, when you are looking into the color of the candle over there, when you are seeing that if the candle is green or red, and that sort of things. So in this strategy, that is not needed. It's a very basic kind of a strategy which is very easy to implement, and it can be applicable to anybody, especially for the people who are working professionals, or maybe people who are very busy all throughout the day but can manage to actually look into the chart at 10:15 a.m. in the morning for a minute. So this is applicable to that segment of people. So friends, what you have to do here is you have to take a RSI. The RSI should be for the period of 20, and the overbought region will be 70, oversold will be 30. Okay, take a screenshot of this setting very carefully. Don't mix it up. Okay, I have seen, because all my strategies comes with a different set of metrics. Okay, there are different set of combinations that works fine in any of the strategy. So we should not be mixing strategies up. Okay, you should stick to the measures that I mean metrics that I call out over here. Okay, that should be the setting, an ideal setting for this. So for RSI the value will be 20. Once again I am repeating, overbought zone will be 70, oversold zone will be 30. That's it, nothing else. There is no indicator. It's just pure price action movement strategy. We don't even have to look into the color, and hence it's the best. I mean the ideals will be if you are looking into it by the bar graph, I mean the bar kind of a thing. Okay, now what are the rules for it? So you have to log in at 10:15 in the morning and look into the last 3 candles. So technically you have to observe the second, third and fourth candle of the day. I repeat, second, third and fourth candle of the day. You don't have to look into the first candle. So the first candle gets formed. This is the first candle. Okay, so this is the first candle which gets formed starting 9:15 in the morning, and it gets over at 9:30. So you don't have to look into the first candle. You have to look into the second, third and fourth candle of the day. Measure the range of that candle. Okay, so what is the range of the second, third and the fourth candle? So the high of this candle is here, of this range, and the low of this 3 candle is here. Okay, so this I have drawn 2 blue lines. That is the range of your day. All you have to see is, after measuring the range of the day, you have to see what is the value of that range. If that value is less than 4 rupees, okay, then you are supposed to enter into a trade. Rather, to be more specific, the value of this range should be less than 3 rupees 95 paisa. Okay, if the value of this range is less than 3 rupees 95 paisa, okay, then only you are supposed to enter into the trade. It can be on any side. It can be on the buy side or it can be on the sell side, whichever side it is, doesn't matter, because you are watching this candle at 10:15, and after 10:15 all you have to do is, taking a buffer of 5 paisa, you have to place 2 orders. One order will be on the buy side, 5 paisa above the high of the range, and one will be on the sell side, that will be 5 paisa below the low of the range, and the range value should be less than 3 rupee 95 paisa. Okay, because 3 rupees 95 paisa is going to be the range. On that you are adding 5 paisa as a buffer, so your target definitely is going to be around somewhere around that same price, because 3 rupee 95 paisa, you are putting that value on top of that of, I mean, of with a buffer of 5 paisa. Hence you are having a stop loss also below that, which is going to be your like a 5 paisa buffer. So that's the range. And at the same time, when you are taking the trade, like when these 3 candles are formed, okay, you have to see that the value of the RSI is between your 30 and 70. That is basically between the overbought and the oversold zone or not. If the value of RSI touched 70 or more when you are maybe taking this trade, then you should not be entering into the buy side. When the value of RSI is below 30, you should not be entering into the sell side. So that's the rule. 1:1 is the target, and you can easily achieve it in most of the days. Okay, so to keep it simple, let me like walk you through few of the instances, like few of the days when we had actually applied this. This is something which will you will get in most of the days in a month. Okay, so every day as a rule you have to keep an alarm at 10:15 a.m. Look into the chart at 10:15 a.m. in the morning, see if the setup is happening. If the setup is happening, that's a day for you to trade. If the setup is not happening, so the scenario by which the setup will not happen is if the RSI is either in the overbought or in the oversold zone. Okay, and you are targeting for that side, so that might not happen that day, so you should not be entering into the trade. So to make it simple, I mean to keep it simple, let me just show you some of the days where you have either taken or not taking the trade. Okay, so that it becomes quite comfortable for you all. So let me start this from maybe around, well, let me start it from 28th of March. Okay, so this is 28th of March. Okay, I'll just try to keep this video length restrict to around 15 minutes. Within 15 minutes I will show some of the results where you can understand by looking into it. So look into this. This is the 28th of March, and the first candle we have to ignore. We have to look into the second, third and fourth candle. If you are looking on the top, the second, third and fourth candle, the range starts from somewhere here, 250 to 252 rupees 91 paisa. So it's a range of 2 rupees 91 paisa. So hence you are very good to go. The moment this range breaks, you can buy, and if it breaks on the higher side you have to buy. If it breaks on the lower side you have to sell. And definitely the check that you have to see is, okay, what is the value of the RSI over here? The RSI value is between 30 and 70, so not a problem at all. You are going to place an order at 5 paisa above the high of this range, and one order below at 5 paisa below the low of this range. So what happens is, if the buy side triggers, the sell side becomes your stop loss. If the sell side triggers, buy side becomes your stop loss. And just have a look at it, what had happened. You have got the target of 1:1 achieved. So that was 28th of March. So let me come to 2nd of April, the next trading day. Again, these are the three candle range, and what is the high and low of the range? It starts from 244 rupees 96 paisa, and the high of this three range was around 50 rupees. So the range was more than 4 rupees. You are not supposed to trade this day using this strategy. If the range of the second, third and fourth candle is more than 4 rupees, you are not supposed to enter into trade. So this is a non-trading day as per the strategy. Let's look into the next day what had happened. Again, these are the 9:30, 9:45 and 10 a.m. candle. The range is definitely less than 4 rupees. It starts from 251 and it ends at 252.30 paisa. So around 1 rupee 30 paisa is the range. Again, you have made a buy and sell side, you some place two orders, and you have achieved 1:1 ratio for this. Let's see 4th of April. Again, 4th of April, the same thing. This is the high, this is the low of the range. The low of the range is around 249.35 paisa. The high is around 251.45 paisa. So it's like 2 rupee 10 paisa. So 2 rupee 15 paisa is going to be your target. So 251.55 is going to be your entry price. From there, the high was around 253.15. So I guess this day also you met the target. Not all the days you will be meeting the target, friends, because no strategy is a holy grail. So you cannot say that any strategy can be 100% right. Okay, but over a period of time, if you are applying that strategy consistently, day in day out, every day you are applying this strategy with your money management in place. This is very essential, friends. You have to have a stop loss along with the trade. Whenever you do any trading, you should place a stop loss in place, and at the same time you should have your money management in place. More than anything or everything, the most important and essential aspect when you are actually trading in stock market is your money management. Okay, so how to manage your money, what is money management, on that probably next week I will come up with a video, because I'm seeing that people are understanding the strategy a lot, but the only fear factor that is there in the mind of the people is happening just because of this money management thing. Okay, so let's see what happened on 5th of April. Again, 5th of April was this range. It's a very clear cut range. You have achieved the range because the day was a trending day. And don't be greedy, friends. See, 1:1 is the target. So keep the target, achieve the target. If you if you have time to trail, then after achieving the target, you can modify the stop loss to that value and trail with stop loss. Okay, but don't be greedy, like keeping it open and expecting that it will go up, and then like it may eventually come down and you may hit the stop loss also. So let's see this day, 6th of April. Again, it's a profit day. This was the range of 3 candle, and again you got the money. 9th of April, if you're looking into these 3 candles, so this is the high, this is the low. You made a short sale over here, it came down and you got the price, and after that it went up. See, the same thing that I mentioned right now, that you should not be greedy. You should either stick to the rule, or you should, after achieving target 1, you should trail with stop loss. Okay, and when you have to exit, you have to exit whatever is the price at 3:15 p.m. That's the thumb rule of any strategy, friends. So you are making an entry over here by looking at the low of these 3 candles, the second, third and fourth candle. You are seeing the market is falling. Probably you are keeping it open also, thinking that it will go further below and you will make more profit. But see what happened, it went up. So hence you should always trade with a stop loss, friends. That's very essential. Okay, so the length is going to 16 minutes. Let me show you one day where we could not make a trade. I mean, we should not be entering into a trade because the value was either below 30 or over 70. So see, have a look at this day. Okay, this day, this was when? This was 16th of May. 16th of May, second, third and fourth candle was there. So by looking at this second, third and fourth candle, you are seeing over here the value of RSI was below 30. So you will, in such a day, not even place a order for sell side. You will place an order for the buy side, and that has to be on the buy side, and that has to be 1:1 on the buy side. Okay, so you will not place an order on the sell side. So that's one of the day. Let me show you one more example. If we see any day, yeah, I think this is one of the examples. So 14th of May. Okay, so 14th of May is an example, friend. Yeah, 14th of May. Okay, let's see what happened on 14th of May. No, 14th of May is not an example. I just want to get a day where the value of your RSI touched 70, and you should not be entering into a trade because of that reason. Okay, so I would recommend that after watching this video, if you have some time, do backtesting. Until and unless you do backtesting, and until and unless you are comfortable with it, please don't trade. Okay, I don't want you to lose out your money. So look into this day. This is again 30th of April. So 30th of April, the high and the low, anyways, the low of the low price is around 244 rupees 86 paisa, and the high was 248 rupees 48 paisa. Okay, so high and low of the range, by looking at that, it was less than 4 rupees. So hence you are supposed to enter into a buy side of, I mean, buy or sell side of the trade. But when you are actually looking into the RSI value over here, just see over here at the end of the fourth candle, the RSI was over 70. So you should not enter into the buy side. Had you entered into a buy side of the trade on this day, see what had happened. The price went up and then it came down, and you have hit a stop loss. What you could have done is, that day you could have placed a sell order only and not a buy order. So that's a thumb rule, friends. Never buy, be it your futures, or be it your equity, whichever you are comfortable in trading with. Never buy when it is in the oversold zone. Never sell when it is in the never buy when it is in the overbought zone, and never sell when it is in the oversold zone. So that's a thumb rule that we should follow. I hope by now you have well understood this strategy very well. Let me reiterate myself once again. This is applicable only to equity intraday, friends. This is not applicable to the futures. This is not applicable to State Bank of India futures contract. Okay, you should not be trading on that. You should trade using this strategy using the equity only. Okay, please keep this in mind. I don't want that you make any wrong trade and then come and say that sorry, I made a mistake. Okay, it's your hard-earned money. Don't risk it unnecessarily. So that's all for this strategy, friends. It's a very simple strategy. Just try it, see if it is making any sense to you, if it is adding any value. Then go ahead with it. I have my Telegram channel, t.me/trading Traders Destination. Okay, that's the name of my Telegram channel. Just search me by the name of Traders Destination in Telegram. There are two things. There is a super chat window discussion forum that runs, and also there is a channel that runs, because during the day I get over 1,000 messages, because people are so enthusiastic. They talk a lot. They're all passionate on trading, so they keep talking a lot, and in that process probably they miss out some important information that I would like to share during the market hours. So what I do is I prefer to give my inputs in the channel, and definitely the discussion forum is there, the Traders Destination forum that is there, which is a super chat where you can actually get in, discuss, brainstorm, do whatever you want. Okay, so that's all for today, friends. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will enjoy this strategy as well. And once again, thanks a lot to Mr. Prakash from Baroda, and definitely this strategy goes to him, respect to him. Thank you so much all. Keep watching my channel. If you like this, and if you like the other contents of my channel, do like it, do share it with your families and friends, and please subscribe to my channel. That's all for today, friends. Happy weekend and happy trading to you all. Goodbye.